Hello everyone, my name is Nikhil. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about digital experience in Salesforce. They are also known as community. A Salesforce address community now as digital experience. So let's start our session. So what is community? So Cloud Community is a social platform from Salesforce that is designed to connect and facilitate communication among an organization's employee, partner, and customers. Type of communications include self-service, asking information just like a blog, showing data for product or troubleshooting, some training steps, accessing Salesforce information. Or I can say, I can give you a real world example here. For example, we all are customer for internet, AT&T. So when we log into AT&T websites, we go there and pay our internet bill, or we sometimes go there to pay our mobile bill. So we are a customer account for them. We are known as person account for these companies, and they have made a digital experience for us so that we can log in there. We can ask about the products information. For example, we have Stack Exchange in our developer community. We have from Apple provide some communities where we can do some troubleshooting for mobile. We can go to AT&T to pay bills. So these are nothing but just a digital experience or community for us. Because community cannot just only be made for customers like individual customers like us, they can also be made for employees and they can also be made for partners. When I say partners, they can be distribution channels or they can be a broker or agent. So in that case, it becomes B2B. So now let's see what are the benefits of having a digital experience. So one benefit is it saves time. How it saves time? So for example, right now I need to gather some information about my internet. Something is not working out. I'll just type it in and the community page will open, and there I can check that these are some troubleshooting steps that I need to perform. In that case, I save time from connecting to an agent, calling an agent, waiting in a phone line, and that's how I save time. Collaboration. Some steps by another customer put their own experience. That's what I discussed. Somebody else also had the same experience and they provided the solution. So we can just refer that. Unique experience. You can put your own brand and logo. Saving as agent time is saved here. Better product and customer service. Affordable as community license are cheaper than standard Salesforce license. Mobile enabled, better customer service, easy to integrate with Salesforce Cloud or data. So these are numerous benefits we have. So in community or digital experience users, we have four type of I say people who uses this community. One is community end user. So community end users are, for example, us. We are going to an internet website, AT&T there to pay bills. So we are a community end user. Or in partners, there could be distribution channel or retailers. So they browse and read feeds, interacting with the content, collaboration with colleagues. Now, who are community managers? Community managers are just like a Salesforce administrator or a product owner who tells developers or admin how they want this community to be developed, what they want in community, what features they want, so that it's going to benefit customers in more efficient way. So that's the job of a community manager. So it protects, nurtures, and strategizes for community. See long-term plan, type Salesforce admin, kind of product owner. Example, moderating forums, running reports on health, communicating with members. So basically, they will try to know what end user needs on the community. They will formalize all those requirements and pass it on to our admin and builder. The community admin is just like a Salesforce administrator. So, for example, when we need to manage member access or give permission to certain users, then we will reach out to community admin. So, they are advanced Salesforce administrator. Examples are controlling and defining the sitemap, defining permission and access, controlling information. Now, community builders are basically just like consultants, or I'll say as developers. They will change the look and feel of the community. They will choose the template. They will build LWCs if you need to include it in the community. So overall, the development and the look and feel will be worked upon by community builder. Now, do you need community user license? That's a very important question. Any technical architect should know the answer of this question. Like, do we need community license? And if we do need, what type of license do we need? So for creating community, no. If you have enterprise performance or unlimited org, yes. For creating community, you don't need license. You can make 100 communities or 100 digital experience. No need of license to use specific template or functionality except partner central template, which require partner community license. For accessing community, no, again, you don't need any license to access communities. If you allow unauthenticated or guest user to read content, review article knowledge that do not require them to log in, but it comes with a limited view count, enterprise edition, 500,000 views per month, and unlimited edition, we just have 1 million views per month. So we are talking about sometimes when we go to a Apple community where we just see, okay, these are the troubleshooting steps. There we don't have to log in. Any guest user, any person, even the Android user, anybody can go there and see those information. So that type of community also, you don't need any license, but it comes with certain criteria that only this much number of views, 500,000 or 1 million views are allowed per month, depending upon your addition of your org. For collaboration, yes, we need license, and based on what the user should see and do in the community, license type is defined. So when say for collaboration, like for example, you are giving access to partners and they need to log in and see your leads, your campaigns data. And if you're giving it to a customer who just log in and check data reports, pay bills for wherever the login is required, you can think of that way. Their license is also required. Now, as we saw in the previous slide, that license is required for collaboration, for external partners, for the customers. So now, overall, we can categorize the licenses into two types. One is internal, second is external. Um, I know there's too much to read here, but I'll summarize it for you. So what is an internal user and internal license? So far in Salesforce, when you log in as an employee and you do your day-to-day work, and on URL sometimes you see, like for example, there's a company Acme, and you see acme.mysalesforce.com. They all use an internal license for the internal users for their day-to-day work. But what is external users and their license then? So Salesforce customer who wants to create an digital experience connected to their CRM data for their end customers, prospect, partners, brokers, an external stakeholder uses external license to provide access. Some typical use cases are partner portals, self-service forums, and help center. A user with external license can access only their experience cloud site that is a user member of. An external user can't access the internal Lightning experience on Salesforce Classic or Salesforce Classic. So what here it means that any you partner user or any external user, we have to have their separate external license. Once we assign them some license, they can only experience community cloud or digital experience. They cannot log into our Salesforce and the way we see the Salesforce inside, like the leads, the accounts, they can't see it like that. They will be given access to certain records and objects, and then they can only see those certain objects and accounts. So, for example, here Acme employees have internal license and log into Salesforce. Acme created a broker portal for its customer with its URL partner.acme.salesforce. Sometimes they are not, the external users are not even aware that digital experience has been made on Salesforce. They would just see a different URL where even the URL would not contain a word Salesforce. So when do a customer use external Salesforce? External license. Use external license for anybody outside your company who you want to limit access to your data, restrict privacy or security, provide a more limited set of permission, limited access to subset information that is contained in your art. Example of external user, wholesaler, retailers. Why not use internal license for external use case? This is a very important question and interesting question. That internal license can also be used or given to the external users and they can still use the digital experience like an internal employee does. But why don't we use it? So the answer is here. It says that internal license provide broad access to your company data and information. The incorrect use of internal license for external use can provide external user unwanted or inappropriate access to your data and record. External license also come with extra security layer provided by Salesforce. So in short, for external users, Salesforce also recommend that we should always go for external licenses because of the extra security provided by it, and we don't want to accidentally give access to more objects or records than what we intended for external users to have access of. Now, type of questions that can help to identify license. So, what are the right questions we should ask or get the answer of to identify what is the appropriate license we need to obtain from Salesforce? First, what Salesforce edition we are working on. Second, what's the security model and access around your data? How many users will be logging into your community? How often they will be logging in? So once we have answer to this question, then it helps us to identify which license we need. So next slides, I'll show you what are the appropriate license needed for what type of objects, and if users are logging more often, then we need these kind of license. If they're logging less, then we need to have these kind of licenses. So based on that and getting the answers for these questions will help us to identify what type of license we can have from Salesforce. Moving on to the next slides. So I know I have written communities everywhere, but I should form a habit of saying digital experience rather than communities. So digital experience user license or external licenses we have are customer community plus, partner community, Lightning external app starter, Lightning external app plus, channel account. So customer community should be given to a customer who for B2C. So it is great for minimum interaction with Salesforce records. Example, knowledge base for product, create case, customer portal, login to pay bill or internet bills. So this is a perfect example, perfect license for individual customers. Like if I need to go to just log into AT&T or T-Mobile just to pay my mobile bill, then I should have customer community license because I won't be doing much in there apart from just checking out how was my last bill and how much energy how much internet usage I'm using having like every month. So these kind of small informations and just paying bill, we can have a just customer community license for it. Now, customer community plus is little advanced of customer community where it should it should be given to either B2B and B2C. It include all above things means whatever we are providing customer community plus you also get access to reports and dashboards. So sometimes reports and dashboards are needed for analysis of your data, of your past data to make necessary decisions. So customer community plus, and so in Salesforce, when we create reports or dashboards, so that would become accessible or uh, the customers or partners can view those reports and dashboard if they are given customer community plus license. Now the partner community, it's the highest license for B2B. It access to lead opportunity and campaigns. Example, partner relationship, dealer site, or broker. So I'll say when you are working with your company is working with a dealer or a distribution channel or a broker. So for example, you are the company you are working for is a developer and they are working with the partner like a estate company who sells their apartments they make or houses they make. In that case, they would need access to the leads, campaigns, all these kind of things. So in that case, they would should be given partner community access. Now, what is Lightning External App Starter? So when we want to give multiple custom objects or more API or file storage, then we would say Lightning External App Starter would be the best one. So, for example, if you want your businesses uses a Salesforce where you use a lot of customized objects and customized data, and you want to show that kind of information. Plus, customer will be or the B2B partners will store a file, or they require a lot of API integration, seamless integration. Then in that case, Lightning External App Starter or External App Plus would be a great choice. One example I could give is, for example, you have a customer who's a retailer and you are manufacturing products for them and you sign a contracts with them. So contract, you need to store those contract files and some billing information. Some, and you want to show invoices, other, and you make have custom objects for it. So showing all those kind of information on the community, then you can give these kind of licenses to those your partners or customers. Lightning External App Plus, I would say it's the advanced of Lightning External App Starter where you get more storage data and more API. We will see in thorough detail like what is the exact difference between App Starter, App Plus. In fact, we'll see the differences in all these licenses. So channel account when business to business sites and portal that calculate their usage based upon the number of partners instead of number of individual users, then we'll go for channel accounts. So basically, in short, if I say that which license you need, so first question is, does the user need access to leads, opportunity, and campaign? If the answer is yes, then straightly go ahead with partner community. Don't even think about community plus, customer community plus, or customer community because they don't have access to lead, opportunity, and campaigns. If answer is no, then you are left with only two choices: customer community and community plus. Then you just need to see if they need access to report dashboard. Yes. Then you go with customer community plus. Otherwise, just go with customer community. Now, Lightning external app starter and plus. For the actually, I've written the disadvantage first, which says that the disadvantage of this license over customer community is that external app only come with read access to a knowledge. That is just a simple disadvantage over the customer community. But what is it used for? It's used for highly custom digital experience to engage for a broad range of external members. The license includes more platform capabilities such as custom object, API calls, file and data storage to support customization and application development and take advantage of seamless integration with the Salesforce platform. This is what I just told in the previous slide that if you want to have more API calls, more and data storage, and want to use a lot of custom objects, then go with the Lightning External app. Lightning External app plus license also let you tie in CRM object and embed Einstein Analytic dashboard. So this is something extra you get with Lightning External app plus, which is Einstein Analytic dashboard. Now, what are login based licenses? Remember the type of questions we discussed in our third slide, I guess. So, where we had questions like how often customers will log into a community. Then, if we know the about these type of licenses, then we can then based on the answer we get for that question, that how often they can log in. So it will help us to determine what type of license we need. Do we need a login based or member based? So if user logins very less or customer logins very less, then they should get login based. Otherwise, they should get member based. The only difference here is that login based license will cost your company less money because it's cheaper than the member based licenses. So the classic example I can give here is I do not log into AT&T website for my internet bill every month, or maybe I just log in once a month. Then in that case, login based license is perfect for me. So in member based license, you get unlimited access, but they are costly. So for each uh, license, customer community plus, you have their corresponding login licenses. Um, Membership based have license have unlimited login, and login based license will get 20 times of X month login you ask for. Example. So let me give you an example here. If you purchase 1000 monthly logins, then Salesforce will give you 20,000 login license are provisioned in your org. Price is calculated with 1000 into 12 at the end of the year. So basically, if you, for example, if you need you think that you would be assigning 50,000 or 20,000 licenses to a user, then just divide it by 20. That's what you should ask Salesforce for, because Salesforce would automatically give 20 times more licenses, but the price will be calculated based on what you ask. So if I ask for 1000 licenses, they would charge you for the whole year 1000 into 12. Little more detail about licenses. Customer community license, customer community plus, partner community, and lightning external apps. So these are called customer community license. They are called high volume customer portal license and is well suited for business to business consumer communities. So B2C, and these are called high volume. Another same example, internet, like I'm a customer for the AT&T, does not have access to the sharing rules and role hierarchy. What is this? We'll go in detail. What is sharing rule and role hierarchy? It have access to the roles. So customer community plus is well suited for business to consumer community focused on managing customer support. Have access to the roles and sharing rules. One more important keyword here you need to remember is high volume customer. So the customer community license is a high volume customer, but however, the other license, customer community license plus and partner, they are not. So partner community is well suited for B2B and have access to roles up to three per account. I'll explain this. If you do not understand anything on the second row, that's okay, because I'll give you demo for all these, then you will understand. But what here it means on partner community, for each account, the three roles are created. By default, one role is created, but we can set max to three roles per account and sharing rules. Support lower volume of user for Lightning external app, have access to roles and sharing rules. So whenever the roles come into play, they become less volume users, because I think the what makes sense here is that when there are roles involved, then sharing rule calculation in the background take a lot of time. So in that case, they become low volume customers license, and where we do not have a role for per account, then it becomes high volume customer portal license. Moving forward, so I copied this from one of the blogs I found. So in this diagram, it's easy for you to remember or visualize what type of licenses are good for what. So customer community license, if you see up to 10 million users, self-service, high volume. High volume is the keyword you must remember for customer community license. Customer plus community license, self-service B2C up to 1 million. Similarly, partner community 1 million. So cases, chatter, knowledge, Salesforce, account, order, and contact. Just remember account is accessed by all the communities. Only differences report and dashboard comes extra with customer community plus. Role-based sharing for each account is also comes with customer community plus, and partner based access to task reminder notes. But now partner community comes with something extra like opportunity leads, quotes, campaign, create and edit task. It's very easy to remember for me that what's the difference, because I think partner is something which will lead your sales data like lead, account, quotes, campaigns, which customer community plus might will not need. So that's how I remember. So some important points. So customer community plus, and Lightning external app starter license require a unique username within Salesforce org that a community belongs to. However, partner community license, employee community, and Lightning external plan require unique username across all Salesforce orgs that user belongs to. So customer community plus, they will just have unique username within Salesforce org, and it can be duplicated across the other Salesforce org, but in partner community plus, they have to be unique. Now to set up users. Every site user needs to be associated with an account. When I remember when I started learning community, I did not understand this unless I see what exactly it means. So, so what it means is, and on account we have a contact. So that contact, for those contact, we create a users in community. So for example, there's a account, let's say Burlington. So Burlington has three contacts: Jose, Maria, and Steve. So all for these Jose, Maria, and Steve, we will create a user for them in Salesforce, and they will have their username, password to log in into community. So they have to be associated with an account, either in a related list. So that what it means. So if a user is not associated with an account, they cannot be a customer community user. So this is a very important information. Actually, I collected all the information on this PPT on this uh, for on this video, so that it helps to you. It will help you to understand community, and you don't have to collect all the scattered information. So why we need to know this person account? There are three type of accounts because that will be needed in the Salesforce, and based on this, you will do some configuration in community. So person account. So work with the following license: customer community and customer community plus equal to one site user. So person account is like, for example, for AT&T, if they will store my name as a person account because I am a customer for them, and that then it will work with my license, customer community, and customer community plus, and it equals to one site user. So one person account will be associated to one site user. Now what is business account? So business account, so for example, one company is making chips or some beverages. They are providing it to their all the retailers, like for example Walmart, Target. So those are the customers for them, and those Walmart and Target, there would be some contacts they call to, or any staffing company like a nurse providing company, like they provide staff to hospitals. So hospitals will be the accounts, and each hospital account will have a contact who they talk to for getting the requirements and providing the staff. So in that case, those are called business accounts, and they work with the following license: customer community and customer community plus. Now the third is a partner account. So partner account is, as I gave you the example, like I'm a developer and I need a real estate selling company who realtors. So in that case, those are my partners because we work together to sell the houses I make. So those are known as partner accounts, and it works with partner license. Again, license overview. I'm going more into licenses because this will give you more and more information, and it will help you to identify which license is best suited for your need. So Lightning external app starter, customer community plus, partner, Lightning external app plus. As I said, high volume users are customer community and Lightning external app starter. And I told you the logic that whenever the role is involved, then they are low volume users, and when role is not involved, they are high volume. So customer community plus, partner community, and external app, they are role based. So there. So if you see, these are custom application. This is B2C for customer community, self admin, partner relationship, and custom application. Here we use 100 custom objects for Lightning external app starter, but I also said some API and storage. But they are also used a custom API and storage in Lightning external app plus. But what is the exact difference? We'll see in the next slide. So the customer community uses these objects, and report and dashboard community plus, leads opportunity campaign if you need, then partner. Now, this is very important for the sharing and visibility. Whoever wants to give sharing and visibility exam or need to understand the concept of who sees what, then they need to understand this part, and I will also give them on this. The customer community support sharing set, but not sharing rules. So customer community plus support sharing set and sharing rules and low role-based hierarchy. Similarly for the other two. Moving to next one, but it's very the important thing I would say from here to take is the high volume user keyword and customer community support sharing set but not sharing rules here. So this is the screenshot I got from one from the other blog from somewhere, and this helped me to actually memorize the differences. So if you see customer community, we don't have additional data storage, which we get it in Lightning external app starter and external app plus. Always said the exact difference, we'll see it in the next slide. So in this slide, we'll see the exact difference that we get some additional 35 MB per member and 20 MB per member for login based licenses for external storage. In partner community, it's pretty less, 5 MB and 1 MB, and it's more less in customer community plus. So in API call, if you see per day, these are the number of calls you can make. In Lightning external app plus, you get the maximum number of API calls. Charter available everywhere, custom objects 10, 10, 10, but here we get 100 custom objects. Knowledge is available for all, and market development funds only partner. Roles and advanced sharing, very important. And we get it for customer community plus, partner community, and the Lightning external app plus. And the other tools are high volume. Sharing set available for all. We'll go what is sharing set, Salesforce app all. Territory management only partner community, recognition badges, which is used in community for all, then work for approval. Time for demo to show how community is created. So to show demo on the how community is created, I'll just cover the basics of how to create community and how we can log in as a customer and how those customer is created as a contact for our account. So this is just the first part of the video, as otherwise this video will go very long if I just go in detail. In the other part of video, second or third, or maybe even I'll make the fourth video where there you will see more in detail the other settings and the advanced version of community. First, we'll go with start with the basic. So this is the org which I already have. One second. So in this org, I'm going to create another community or another digital experience. So for that, you need to just to go to setup and write community or digital experience here, and then you will see this as an option. As I already have two communities created, so that's why I'm getting these options. But if you go there for the first time, all you will see is the enable digital experience. Then you just need to click on this and then click on save. So I'm just going to this and I'm going to create a new version. So these are the templates which we get by default, including Partner Central. So here I'll just choose a simple template. Let me choose this one. I'll say demo version July 22. Demo version July. And it's creating my community. We'll just wait while the community gets created by Salesforce. So after a while, Salesforce created a community for us, and this is how we get the first page. So here we just see the builder where we build the community, and these are some other uh, advanced features which Salesforce provide. So for example, if you want to add a dashboard, then you can use this, or for reports and dashboard. For gamification, for example, if you need to get badges, for anything, for example, if somebody writes to a chatter group or somebody gives the best answer, then go for gamification. Moderation is something which you want to set some rules that nobody uses bad words in your blogs, then we go for this. And there's a content management where we organize and manage the collections for your cloud site, and administration things we do it here. So we'll see what other things we have here. So either we can go from here, or accidentally clicked on dashboard, or we can go from here. So I clicked on builder, and this will show me the templates. Sorry, not templates, it will show me the template and where what can I do on that particular template. So this is the template I chose, and this is a navigation menu we have. This is the search, global search box, and these are some things which are provided by Salesforce. The functionality behind it all works, and we have some open cases here. We can add more things here. For example, I can, if I want to add opportunity here, I'll just click on edit default navigation and add a menu here. I will write opportunities. Type is Salesforce object, and here I will choose opportunity, and I'll click on save menu. So we got opportunities. Before I click on publish, and then before I do that, I will do some more changes on the configuration side. So I'll go in this detail in my next video, but in this video I'll just show you how we can have login page enabled. So I'll click on this, and I clicked on administration. First I'll go with the member, which tells what type of profile users can use your digital experience or community cloud. I'll click on customer, and I will choose customer community user, which is one of the profiles, and this is a standard profile. Ideally you should clone this profile for customer community and add your custom profile, but right now I'm just choosing this standard profile, and the associated license would be customer community user with it. And I will click on save. Now I will go to login and registration. So for login, generally you can have your own login page, custom page, or you can use Salesforce standard page. You can give choose your own brand logo, or, and here you can say login page by default is the default page I want. Allow employees to log in directly to complete uh, to an experience cloud site. I'll say yes. And what else we have? We have forgot page. This is the default page we get. And registration page, this is important. I want them to self-register, so self-register will get the default page. And here we must give account if we do not have person account enabled. So if we do not have person account, we generally give a dummy account. So all the users which log into community or self-register, they will automatically be associated with the dummy account I give here. So for example, here I give Burlington. So the new contacts which uh, new customers which will do self-registration, they will get associated with Burlington. And it's not mandated to give if you have person account enabled. But I'm giving it here just for demo purpose. Now I will go to a builder here and I will click on publish. So this is the URL, and our first community site has been published. So it's a achievement. Now we will log in and we will see that URL is working or not by going to incognito mode of our Chrome. So this is the page. I think this looks different from what I was making. Maybe I just need to log out. I'll click on sign up. I think I was already logged in. That's why it was showing that username. Now I'll give another username, July demo July. I'll give password July demo, sorry, test.com. Here the password. Let's see. Let's click on submit. Start request has been. I'll check what is the problem behind it. I must have received an email for this. I'll check an email and try to fix it and come back here. I think I received an email that the profile attribute is either null or invalid. Then I checked here. I forgot to chose profile here, customer community user. And once I provided that, then I will just log into that again. And let's see if this time it works or not. So yes, this time it worked. Okay, so this is how I'm seeing my page, and if I want to go back to that customer, I will see that contact must have got created to this Burlington textile. Let's see. Let me refresh this page. So yes, so after this page is refreshed, I see this contact here, July demo. This is the contact, and I can log in through here by just going to log into experience as a user. It's asking me which one you want to go to. I say demo version July 22. So this is how we can see our digital experience. Now let's see why we do not get the opportunity tab which we added here. So yeah, as we so I think the reason opportunity is not coming because if you remember, we have the license we got for this customer community is like let me show you first. So if you go to a user, that there's a demo July demo user got, which for every contact tab we get a user created. So this is the user which got created with this, And if I open this here, I see that the license which get associated with this is customer community, and customer community does not have access to opportunity. So what I do is, just to show you, I can give in the navigation I have added cases. So once the cases are added, that customer community will have access to cases object. So let me log into that contact. Let me go to Burlington account really quick. So in this one we will go to Burlington, and remember the user is demo July, and I will go to related, and here I will go to contacts. In this contact I will go here again, and here I will go click on log into experience as a user. Here I see this cases. However, I might not be able to, yes, I'm not able to see the cases here. That this is only cases I can see is this one, but I'm not able to see all the other cases. In my second video, I'll show you how we can open up the access to see more cases and what type of cases we are able to see. So if I show you here, so if I see this account Burlington has two cases with Jack Rogers, and that's what we are able to see here. How we are able to see this is because of sharing set. So I will explain in next video how the sharing set work and how I'm able to see, or a user belonging to this account is able to see the other users cases. So please watch my second video, and there I will explain about the sharing set also. Thank you.